So the reason that I support wearing masks is it's pretty simple. I think it's very reasonable, and I think it's something that more people should definitely consider. It seems like whenever this topic comes up, what people usually do is, well, not even just this topic, whenever just similar topics like this come up, what people usually do is they kind of just repeat whatever talking points they hear from people within their social and political sphere. And this happens all the time. It happens all the time. We see this constantly with any issue, really. It's not just masks; it's with any issue. Whatever it is. And a lot of people, I feel like they don't actually really take the time to look into the issue, what is actually going on, and actually take a look of all the details. A lot of people just want to, you know, cherry pick certain details that kind of fit the narrative that, you know, that they want to push. That's kind of just how it goes. And it's not necessarily anyone's fault, I don't think. It's kind of just a way that society, it's kind of just like this new norm in society that people, that people have adapted to. That's all it is. So I know a lot of people, they'll just go on their Facebook, scroll on Facebook, and see whatever Joe Schmo is posting. Joe says don't wear a mask. He says it's tyranny, brother. Don't do it, brother. Taking away your freedom, brother. Okay? And that's cool, man. If you believe that, that's fine. That's cool. No one's stopping you, bro. No one's stopping you, okay? You know why? Because America and because freedom. That's why. Alright? But, personally, I try to look at, I try to look at stuff like this through a different lens, because everyone views the world differently. We view all these things differently, because we're all looking at it from a different lens. And that lens, it comes from the people that we grew up with, that we grew around, the areas that we live in, and that's how we develop that lens. That's how we view the world, Everyone's got a different lens, It's not the same. Everyone in this group may have the same iPhone or Android, but we all have a different serial number, So it's kind of like that. But so of course everyone is going to have a different view on wearing masks, right? Whether or not to wear it. Is it effective? Is it not effective? We're all going to have different views on this, and that's fine, And I personally do my best to not judge and to not, shame people who don't want to wear a mask. I get it. I walk to the store and I see people not wearing masks. And I don't give them dirty looks. I don't tell them, hey dude, what the fuck? What are you doing? You're fucking killing people, right? Like, I don't do that. Okay? In my head, yeah, sometimes I think, wow, that guy's really something. That guy over here, he's really something. Look at him over there, shopping for some bagels, some fresh bagels, and not wearing a mask. But I may think these things, but I'm not gonna, I do my best to not judge too much. But sometimes I can't help it. Sometimes I can't help it. So the lens that I try to look at this issue through is, well, personally, me, I've always seen myself as a selfless person. Okay, so there's two things here. You can be selfish or you can be selfless, right? So, and being selfish does not necessarily mean that you're a piece of shit. You only care about yourself, forget everyone else. That's really not what it is. To be selfish, it's really just, whenever you encounter certain situations in your life, whether it be critical, minor, whatever, you typically tend to put yourself first. You think about yourself first. And that's not always a bad thing. It's really not. It's not always a bad thing. But I guess I'm different from that. I tend to be more selfless. So in situations like that, my first reaction is, wow, I really just saw that. I really just heard that. Is that person okay? I should go check on that person. And if I can't check on that person at the time, then I need to call somebody. Whether it be 911, whatever. I need to call somebody and have them take care of it, or have them check on them, rather. So, I'm just kind of different in that way from some people. And I'm not trying to boast, that's fine. It's just the way, and these things stem from our personal experiences and the way that we grew up and developed. That's all it is. Like I said, if you're more selfish, that's fine. And a lot of people, they will own up to that, and they will say, you know what, I tend to be a lot more selfish, and I need to improve myself. I need to work on that to become more selfless, and that's great. I think that's great. So when it comes to wearing masks, like I was joking about earlier, people, the first thing that they say is, "Oh, my freedom, my freedom! They're taking away my freedom, man. It's not right." And what I would say to that is, for me, um, I would, I'm not really concerned about that. I'm not really not concerned about that. I do not take my freedom for granted. I appreciate all the sacrifices that people who serve this country have made so that we can have this freedom. You know, I have a lot of friends who are vets. I have a lot of family that are vets, and I love them and I appreciate them, all of them. I think they're wonderful, and what they've done is wonderful, and I'm grateful, eternally grateful. For what they've sacrificed and given this country. I think it's great. But the thing for me is, I just kind of think of it differently than some people. I would rather take my freedom. Okay, where's the camera at? I'm trying to take my freedom and just take a little piece of that and give it to the world, right? Because I I don't know if I'm gonna be here tomorrow. I really don't. You know, I'm always hearing crazy stories about. I'm 23 years old. People dying. Younger than me, older than whatever. I don't know if I'm gonna be here tomorrow. I really don't. I have no clue. But I know that you guys are gonna be here tomorrow. I walk around the street, go into the store, whatever, seeing people, talking to people, and I know that these people are gonna be here tomorrow. Maybe not all of them, but not say about 99% of them, these people, you guys, everyone, you guys are going to be here tomorrow. I don't know if I am. I hope I am. I hope I'll be here for another 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years. I really hope so. And if I am, then I will be super grateful, and I'll be like, damn, I had a long run. That's what I'm going to say in the end. Fuck, man. My last words when I die is going to be, fuck, man, I had a long run. All right? Those are going to be my last words when I die. I hope. I'll try to remember that. But yeah, so that's kind of just the way I look at it. I would rather take away a piece of my freedom and give it to the world, so that you guys can live happy and healthy, full lives. And I hope that we all can. And I think a lot of people, the way that they've reacted to this whole COVID thing is just crazy. I think it's very selfish. And like I said, it's just the way that you think, the way that you were brought up, the way that you were raised, whatever. So that's just kind of the way that I think about it. But I'm glad to see that a lot of more people are wearing masks now, and I think it's a great thing. And a lot of people say like, oh well, wearing a mask doesn't necessarily protect you from the virus. No, it doesn't. Just because you wear a mask doesn't mean that you're not going to get the virus. You can still get the virus. That's certainly true. You guys are absolutely right. But wearing a mask will protect you, even if it's just a little bit. Even if it's just a little bit, just a little bit. It'll protect you from getting it. From if you have it unknowingly, it'll protect you from spreading it to someone else. It's just one of these things. It's like damage control. It's not like wearing a mask is, oh, wearing a mask is dropping an entire nuclear bomb on the coronavirus. Boom, it's gone. That's not what it is. It's just, it'll protect you and everyone around you, little by little. And the more people that wear the mask, it will protect everyone more, little by little. So that's the importance of this, guys. And that's just kind of the way that I I kind of look at it, you know. And like I said, I'm glad that more people are wearing masks. I think it's a great thing, and I think, you know, I think it's crazy how like a lot of our politicians, they're treating this whole, you know, pandemic like, you know, like it's just another political thing, and it shouldn't be a political thing. You know, this should be about us taking care of each other. You know, when I walk around on the street and I see other people I don't even know, I don't look at them like, I don't look at them as some random dude, some random chick, whatever. I look at them as my fellow American, you know, and even if you are not a legal citizen of this country, and you're here, you are still my fellow American, and that's how I look at you. That's how I view you. I value you, and I love you, and you know, yeah, that's how I feel about that, man. You know, I look at everyone as, you know, my fellow neighbor, my fellow American. You know, and I think we need to protect each other. That's what we need to do. You know, and this goes for every other country too, not just for Americans. You know, if you're watching this and you live in another country, I hope you do the same. I hope you, you take care of your neighbor, take care of, you know, the people in your country, because each country, we're all, we all have a big part to play in this pandemic. We really do. We all have a big part. Like I said, wearing a mask is not dropping a freaking nuke on the virus. It's damage control, and we need to control the damage as best as we can. And right now, this is the best way that we can do it for now, you know. And so yeah, that's just kind of my thing. And like I was saying, I would rather take a little piece of my freedom, give it to everyone in my country, so that we can be protected more and more every day. And it's only temporary, guys. It's only temporary. And that's one thing I really don't understand from all of the reactionary people on this. You know, it's only temporary. You know, until this pandemic's over, then you don't have to wear a mask. You'll be fine. You know, but for now, this shit's important. This is what we got to do. Got to do what you got to do, man. You know, it's not always about you, bro. You know, I mean, maybe in your head it is, but you know, if you're living in reality, it's we got to take care of each other, man. We got to take care of each other. We're only here for so long, and we got to protect ourselves and the future generations. And right now, wearing a fucking mask is the best way to do that. So, yeah, that's all I got to say, man. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. You guys stay safe out there. All right.